Alright folks, we are here. Of course, as soon as I turn the camera on, I gotta adjust my thing. Give me 1 second. Gotta give myself some room to get in there. So what I'm gonna do is take the carburetor off. You see that I already have the air filter part on the left there. And if you can see all of the many bits of air cleaner element that have busted apart, and that's what I believe is stopping up our carburetor passages. So what we're going to do is take the carburetor off and then take it apart and inspect it. So let me just put all this stuff together. Yeah, I'll show you the, in fact, here you go. Let me show you the air filter. This thing fit in there just like that, connected to the carb through the tube that I took off. But look at this thing. Let me take a look at the camera here. Just totally thrashed. So I'm really thinking a lot of that went in. If you look at it here, I mean, it's like cake. It's like pound cake. It's like a light, feathery pound cake. A pound cake of fun going into your carburetor. So that's what we're gonna do. And I probably should just put these like this. I'm just putting the parts inside of a container. That way I don't lose any important stuff. Important 40-year-old stuff. These bikes, of course, this is a 73 model year. It's manufactured in 72. So, this thing is old. This thing's old as dirt. In the dirt biking world, not really, I guess. Alright guys, so let's just do this. Let's just pull that thing off of there. So I removed the air filter. I removed the ducting that goes from the air filter to the inlet of the carburetor. On the carburetor itself here, I've got two nuts that are so this carb is going to slide off of the studs here. Just got to remove the throttle linkage dealy bobber here, and so let's do that first here. Kind of a weird angle with the frame here. Alright, and this, of course, you want to be careful. Now, I haven't took one of these apart recently. It's, of course, a two-stroke style. But this thing is going to go all the way in there with the valve here. And oops, I don't want to get it too. Okay, there we go. So this is your needle. That's going into a seat here in the carburetor, and that could be clogging up as well. So that's off. I got a fuel line coming in from the tank here. I'm going to go on the other side to take that off. It looks like some sort of a drain, a drain out tube right here that's independent, so that'll come with. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. Get the carburetor off of the engine. Get the carburetor. Okay, I could probably just do this with my fingers. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna try to take this fuel line off without totally destroying it. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna see if I figured out the fuel valve here. If it comes pouring out, I'll know I don't have it off. I need a little bit more persuasion here. Alright, so there we have it, folks. Let's just verify this fuel linkage here. That's on. Wow, this should be flowing out. Maybe this is my issue here. I wonder if it's out of gas. Alright, let's clean this carburetor though, because I don't know what's going on with this, but apparently I'm out of... Oh, I know what's going on here. There we go. There we go. Let's try this now. Huh? Well, guys, the beauty of doing mechanical stuff is, oh, I'm telling you what, this is, now it could be just, so to bring you up to speed here, guys, I took off the inlet tube to the I mean, there should be plenty to flow through there. Alright, so let's do this. I kind of want to take apart this fuel. Oh, I don't know if I want to take that off though. Okay, so it seals right against the tank. So what I need to do, guys, right now is, I was expecting fuel to be pouring out of this line. Now it could be low enough to where it's just not getting in. So let's put a little gasoline in it here. Gasoline. So if this thing, let's see if this thing has an issue with the cutoff switch for the fuel, which is just a valve. The cutoff valve. Whoops. This thing is not. Okay, I gotta put this back on. Something happens with this each time. Picked up this fuel can in Canada. It is a cheaper, I can't remember. I had it said right on the side here. Apparently it didn't. 6.6 gallon fuel tank or fuel can, whatever. Pretty cool. It's not the standard 5 gallon that you see out there. Okay. A little O-ring fell off. So let's put some fuel in it, guys, and let's see if we can get some fuel to start flowing. Because if the carburetor's not getting fuel, then it's also another reason why it would stall. Alright, that should be plenty. Could have been starting. Oops. Okay, that is on. Way on and off. Well, the fuel just keeps on going. That's on. So one thing I noticed, first thing I noticed, guys, is that the on-off valve for the fuel actually doesn't work. Up and down is pure flow, so now I finally know that. Alright guys, this is not stopping, so we need to help it stop. This may not work because it's not small enough. Nope. Alright, good lord. Ugh. I say that because I wish I was prepared, because now I had just fuel dripping everywhere. Alright, of course. What am I thinking? I gotta give a seal. Alright, guys. Alert. Here we go. This actually isn't gonna. It's not big enough. Alright, I guess I'll put a vice. I didn't want to put vice grips on this fuel line. I I just changed that where all my tools are. Here we go. Getting kind of crazy in here. And I have a huge puddle of alright, it still doesn't get it. Wow. And it's still somehow leaking. Huh. Wow. That's super interesting. Wow. Alright, let's do this. Let's try to get a... Anyways, for those of you who are still actually tuned in here, I've got a runaway fuel situation. I was trying to test it out, and apparently it's... Yes, the carburetor can get fuel, but... Oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. Do I want to run it right back in here? I guess so. I'm just going to let it run right back in here. I should have done that right away. And then what I can do, if I'm concerned with it being dirty, I can dump out this gas and look at it. And in the meantime, I have a huge amount of fuel sitting here. And it is starting to get a little bit of odor building up here, guys. Little bit of fuel smell here. Nothing a match won't take care of, you know? That's pretty slick. I think it's just drinking it up. Alright, we'll let that drain back in. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm about to open up the store, guys. Alright. In fact, it's still actually daylight out, so I mean, here in Alaska, and the midnight sun. Alright. So, we've disconnected the line. And let me... Okay, I'm just making sure it's still recording. Okay, guys, I don't know who would actually watch this, but thank you for watching here. So I'm going to take these nuts off. It looks like a 12 millimeter. Yeah, I just reorganized all my tools. I used to work out of a shop all the time, and there's a garage where I live that I do projects in. And so I decided I could finally reorganize. See, that's not even... I mean, that's not hand tight, but I wonder if that's tightened to properly seal. These things are really sensitive to vacuum leaks. Alright, we drained out. Alright, we're still going. Alright, so let that still go. I'm gonna come over here and just hit up these securing fasteners. Remove these 12 millimeter fasteners. We're going to slide out this carburetor, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, and then we're going to do a part 2 of inspecting it, because this thing pretty quickly, well, I'll say that I'm hoping that things just don't start falling apart. And okay, here we go. So that's gonna slide off with the cab. With the cab, we gotta get it in here and get this one. It's kind of gummy. I probably could have sprayed WD-40 or brake clean or car clean or something to kind of cut through. Obviously, penetrant foil would be the best, but you just want something to get in there and lubricate everything. Alright, here we go. So I got a nut, a lock washer, and a regular washer. So you want to make sure, obviously, you keep track of all that stuff. Alright, there's that setup. There is this setup, and here is our carburetor. And I already can see that's either rust or debris. It actually looks like rust. Oh, never mind. That stuff is everywhere. Yeah, we're gonna get this thing running good. So this is the inlet to the carburetor, and as you can see, that stuff is just, boy, it actually kind of set in. Let me see if I can wipe that stuff off here. Well, we'll have to see. I guess that could be... That looks like sediment. Sorry, guys. I'm not even filming right. I'm ridiculous. I was looking at it. There's just a whole lot of sediment there that I'm looking at. Anyways, we'll find out what's going on once we take the bowl off. That's when we'll really figure out how things are going. But it's interesting how that must be the, what I could tell is the choke. Alright, so part 2 coming up.